What's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to MLP Heat 8 of the first last chance qualifier, number 1 out of 2, ladies and gentlemen. So these 24 players are characters that have scored 0 points after some competitors have actually, this is their second chance. From District 1 to District 6 are players that got eliminated in 22nd to 24th, and the others from District 7 to District 12 are players that have taken second chances. Now it's their third chance and probably their last chance of qualifying. Whoever scores probably more points or so, maybe more than 2 points or so, will get another last chance for themselves. In the other last chance qualifier, the top 24 players above the cut line will be favored for competition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering, now here's the thing. My mouse is right here. And of course, I get away from it. So guys, I already enlarged the size of my computer screen from this just to see if this whole frame, because this picture is a little bit smaller than the other times I put a full screen. And when I do that, sometimes the gigabytes get really big. So I'm going to cut the screen down a little bit just to see how this works. But hey, with that being said, enough talk. So in District 1, we have Star Hunter and Bon Bon. They finished 22nd in their perspectives, with Trixie, a woman that's made it to the final twice, but now she's in the failure spot. Look at Buttons Mash. Him finishing 22nd, and look at this district. Yeah, you can see his smiling face. He's looking on stage and seeing what Trixie's doing. Crazy. District 3 is Thunderlane and Rose Luck, and Rose Luck decided, just like Bon Bon, decided to turn into a human. So it seems like their strategy points are a lot more different than other character strategies. Sometimes they use bubble butts to make their bubble butts a shield to protect from dangerous crossfires. And, well, I guess maybe running is better than galloping. Who knows? In District 4, we have Silver Spoon and Shining Armor. He's getting prepared big time with Silver Zoom in District 5 with Breeburn. They finished 24th in last place in their respective districts, with Amphithemistar and Peachy Pie in District 6. But in District 7, ladies and gentlemen, to District 12 are players that have scored 0 points, but will they get their chances? Well, look at this. Soren and Shoeshine. Can't say much about it. And wait, let me show you viewers something. Well, let me show myself something. 1 second. Sorry, I had to take a little bit of a drink of water here for a second. But anyway, like I was saying, it is interesting, guys, because Soren finished 5th place in his heat of regular champion, while Shoeshine finished 12th in the Earth Ponies, which is pretty bad when you actually see how their second chances were not good. Soren finished 11th in the first chance qualifier, while Shoeshine, well, she actually managed to not do a bad job, but not a good job, as she didn't really get enough stuff done in her, well, how am I supposed to say this? But, well, let's just say that she didn't do good. She finished 14th in the second chance qualifier. Neon Lights and Yona in District 8. Well, technically, Neon Lights, unfortunately, he did finish 12th. Yona, she finished 15th, so not great positions there. In the second chance qualifier, they were battling each other. Neon Lights did finish a prospective sixth place finish in the second chance qualifier, with Yona finishing 18th, but not good enough. So let's see if they get another chance. They scored 0 points in those rounds. Strawberry Sunrise and Maud in District 9. Well, Strawberry Sunrise finished 9th place, which was not bad. And Maud, well, she finished 15th. Not a good position for the starters. Strawberry Sunrise actually finished 16th in the first chance qualifying, which was not a good position for her. And even Maud Pie did get a good top 10 finish in the second chance qualifier, but still it was enough to give her a third chance here. Sunset Shimmer and Rumble, well, Sunset Shimmer, on the other hand, did manage to get a 15th place finish in her qualification in the regular champion, while Rumble managed to finish 17th in his regular season champion. Sunset Shimmer again finished 17th, which is even 2 positions worse. And Rumble's 17th place finish, well, to be honest, it was even worse. Technically, he finished 20th. So they got to get some stuff done before it gets worse. Fleetfoot and Lily Valley in District 11. Well, Fleetfoot and Lily Valley, different. Because Fleetfoot did get a good top 10 finish in the Pegasus. While Lily Valley, she did got 16th in her division. And to be honest, I really couldn't say much about that. Because Fleetfoot would get on to finish 9th place in her second chance qualification. But for Lily, she finished 14th. A little bit better. So they did get close positions in their second chances, but they scored 0 points. And even if they did got 1 point or so, they wouldn't be here. Flam, on the other hand, and Flitter, well, Flitter actually finished 13th place in her regular season champion, while Flam didn't do better than his brother. He finished 10th, but he finished 18th. So Flam had to get stuff done. And even Flitter finished 16th in the second chance qualifying. So not better than her first chance. And even Flam, to be honest, or Flim, finishing 3rd in the second chance qualifying. And he got 1 point, but he is out of it. Flam finished 5th place in the third chance qualifier last couple weeks ago. But now they are all in the finals. So after over 7 minutes of talking, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get down to business. So, enough talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out who will be the winner. So, guys, the winner of this competition will be in the finals. Second place will not count. So, here we go, guys. We only have a couple of spots to go. Tribute stand, and the podium horn sounds. Bonbon runs away, followed by Soren. And also, Bonbon decides to go full Bonbon mode here. Roseluck grabs a jar of fishing bait with Rumble Gang fishing gear. Sounds like he's really attracted to Roseluck in this situation. Silver Spoon, Shoeshine, Lily will run away with Silver finding bow and some quiver and arrows. Flam finds a canteen full of water while Breeburn scares Button Mash off. Neon runs away with lighter and rope while Fleetfoot clutches a first aid kit. Maud runs away from the cornucopia with Shining Arbor grabbing a sword. Thunderlane runs away from the cornucopia, followed by Peachy Pie and Sunset Shimmer. Star grabs a sword, and Flitter also, flies away from the cornucopia. Star Hunter gets a backpack full of camping equipment with Yona, Trixie running away, and Strawberry also clutches a first aid kit. Oh boy, and Fleetfoot, dude, no matter how, guys, that is the most unluckiest competition I've ever seen. Flitter discovers a cave with Neon scaring Yona off, but Flam, Anthemis Star, and Bonbon decide to track down Fleetfoot. A woman that finished in the top 10 twice finishes dead. Guys, that's so wrong. Fleetfoot fans out there are really going to be upset for what these characters did. Like, she got a perspective. I don't think Fleetfoot was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is so unlucky. That's not good. Soren defeats Breeburn but spares his life while Star Hunter steals from Trixie. And Shoeshine forces Thunderlane to end Peachy Pie's shining armor, but he decides to kill Peachy. Guys, Peachy Pie finished dead last in her fulls, and now she'll finish. Dude, that is more unlucky. Ugh. Rumble discovers a cave while Button Mash, Sunrise and Sunset, and Silver Spoon hunt for the tributes. Roseluck hunts for other tributes as well, with Maud constructing a shack. Silver Zoom camouflages himself in the bushes, with Lily falling into a frozen lake. And we have a we have a red flag there. Don't know what that has to do with it. We come to night one, guys. a few tributes are gone, and only one player has to make it out alive, guys. Flitter destroys Bieber and supplies while he's asleep, while Flam is awakened by nightmares. And Yona bashes Sunset Shimmer against a rock with her. Oh, that is so... Wow, that is so mean. And Strawberry Sunrise, Bonbon Silver Spoon sleep and shifts with Soren receiving fresh food. Neon cooks his food. While Shining Armor, Rose, and Star discuss the game, what might happen in the morning. Anthem as Star sets up camp for the night with Maud thinking about home. Rumble and Trixie hold hands while Shoeshine destroys Silver Zoom supplies while he is asleep. Thunderwave starts a fire while Button Mash looks at the night sky. Shining Armor, Roseluck hunt for the tributes in day 2 with Maud stealing from Anthemist. Silver hunts for tributes while Rumble, Soren, Flitter, and Flam raid Bonbon's comp. Oh, Bonbon. I don't know what she's going to do. She might lose a lot of her weapons because of this. Yona steals from Neon while he isn't looking, and Breeburn travels to higher ground with Button Mash running away from Silver Zoom. By the way, guys, with only... Sorry. Considering that we only had a few short characters in this game, and even though Yona... even though Yona and Pete, I forgot who the other district is, considering they're the only 2 characters that were in the round 4 of this, like, I don't know what to say about this. This is going to be pretty scary to look at while Star Hunter, Shoeshine, Strawberry, and Trixie raid Thunderland's camp. But look at that. 4 tributes down and, far to go. Rumble looks at the night sky while Button goes to sleep. Anthem and Star attempts to start a fire while Silver Spoon, Flitter, Breeburn, and Star Hunter sleep and shifts. Silver Zoom begs for Yona to kill him, and she reluctantly obliges. Wow, that didn't take long for her to convince the score. Like, she has to score points. That's 2 points, meaning that she might be in the cut line, above the cut line of 24. To get herself another chance to crack up a win here. Bonbon and Trixie tell stories about themselves to each other, while Rose, Flam, Neon cheerfully sing songs. Thunderlane, Soren, and Strawberry discuss the game, what might happen in the morning. Shining Armor starts a fire, and Maud goes to sleep. And Shoeshine unknowingly eats toxic berries. That is so bad. But it is what it is. Anthem Star defeats Shining Armor in a fight but spares his life while Strawberry discovers a river. Breeburn tries to sleep through the entire day with Trixie running away from Yona. Bonbon receives medical supplies. Star Hunter makes a slingshot with Rose, collecting fruit from a tree. Silver Spoon fishes. Thunderwayne stalks his brother for reasons why. Must be protecting him, I guess. Button Mash chases Maud while Flitter receives a hatchet. Neon also stalks Flam with Soren searching for firewood. And 18 more tributes are left in competition, ladies and gentlemen. And none of them want to kill each other. Flitter defeats Flam in a fight but spares his life. Thunderlane receives fresh food. And Trixie also defeats Strawberry Sunrise but spares her life. Why? These characters have to score more than 1 point. They have to score like 2 points or more if they want to make it above the cut line. If they score 1 point, they're going to be way in the bottom, and they will not make it. Yona, Star Hunter, Soren, Neon, sleep and shifts with Silver crying herself to sleep. Anthemis and Maud sleep and shifts with Button Mash dying from hunger. Man, these MLP characters need help with Rose tending to her wounds. And Bonbon decapitates Shining Armor. I don't know what to say about that one. That's an unexpected win there. And Bonbon is scoring multiple points. She's going to be more above in the cut line if she keeps scoring points. Rumble and Breeburn run into each other to truce for the night, while Flam, Thunderlane, Breeburn, and Anthemis are going to finally hunt for tributes on day 4. Maud sprains her ankle running away from Soren. Rumble runs away from Neon. Roseluck tends to Star Hunter's wounds while Trixie attacks Yona, but manages to escape. Flitter sees smoke rising from the distance. Silver searches for a water source with Strawberry Sunrise. Ooh, distracting Bonbon's attention. And 2 more cannon shots are released, ladies and gentlemen. We come to night 4. Anthem Star quietly hums with Neon thinking about winning. Soren destroys Bonbon's supplies while she's asleep, and Flam attempts to start a fire. Trixie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Thunderwayne tends to his wounds while Star Hunter passes out from exhaustion. Roseluck stays awake all night with Rumble, tries to treat his infection. Yona falls into a pit and dies. Oh, but at least she has more points on the board right now with Mod seeing a fire but stay hidden. Has to be Breeburn convincing Strawberry to snuggle with him. Silver Spoon will tend to Flitter's wounds. And look at that, guys. Oh, Neon searches for a firewood, but the worst. Oh, 2 Pegasuses are eliminated. Bonbon, Thunderlane, Flam track down Strawberry Sunrise. And while that happens, Breeburn gets an explosion, Star Hunter gets food, and Soren and Rose work together to drown Flitter. That stinks. Anthem Star chases Rumble while Silver Spoon and Trixie hunt further tributes. Mod is picked by thorns while picking berries. But look at here, guys. So, guys, Flam has 2 points. 1 point for Soren and Anthemis and Roseluck. They need another one. Thunderway and Bonbon, well, they got more points there. And Bonbon is already over the cut line, so that's going to be good for her. We come to night. We come to night 5 where Star Hunter and Roseluck huddle for warmth. And I think Star Hunter is getting more warmth from Roseluck here. Trixie tends to her wounds while Silver Spoon tries to sing herself to sleep. Breeburn, Anthemis, and Soren sleep in shifts, followed by Thunderwayne questioning his insanity while Bond loses sight of where she is. And while these 3 discuss the game, what might happen in the morning, Neon decides to give up. Dang. And look at this! Breeburn picks flowers, and Silver Spoon scores a point against the most toughest pony out there, and Mod does not make it. That is so bad. Rumble and Trixie hunt for other tributes. These 3 also hunt for tributes. Flam diverts Soren's attention while Bond and Rose also hunt for other tributes. Wait, does that mean Neon and Mod are out there? Yeah, they did not score any points in this competition there. So Silver Spoon needs to score another point to get herself to the rankings with Rose, Soren, and Anthemis to get on the cut line here. But they got to get more points right now. And look at that, guys. Anthemis looks at the night sky. Rose destroys Star Hunter supplies. Bond and Flam talk about the tribute still alive. Breeburn spears Soren in the abdomen, and Thunderwayne stabs Silver Spoon while her butt is turned. Rumble looks at the night sky, and Trixie gets an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh boy, you think that Silver Spoon was going to capitalize on that, and it didn't work. And look at this, the cornucopias were replenished with foods, but these 3 don't go. These 2 get to gather food into the bag before fleeing, and she is gripping a photo of her friends and family. Oh, I bet Bonbon might be sad. She's really gripping that photo of Lyra. But don't worry, she has 4 points, and Lyra is above the cut line, but not bad. Trixie and Flam decide to work together with, well, Roseluck and Rumble as well. I'm sure Rumble is just trying to snuggle for warmth for Rose here. Like, let's be honest. With only 9 tributes left of competition, you need all the help you can get to work together. And look at this. These 4 decide to raid Bonbon's camp. For a second time, Bonbon's camp is raided. These 3 hunt for tributes, and Rumble makes a wooden spear, and we're now 7 days into competition. Now we're coming to night 7. I'm surprised that there's only still a handful of players still left alive. Rose screams for help. Well, Anthemis is fending away from her fire to these 3. Thunderwing quietly hums with Star Hunter tending to his wounds. Rumble destroys Breeburns while he's asleep. And now these 5 are hunting for tributes. These 2 split up for resources. You think about home, and Rose dies from thirst. Dang, I bet a lot of people wanted to get some warmth from Rose Luck, and that's what happens. And now we come to night 9, ladies and gentlemen, and Trixie starts a fire, and Bonbon overpowers Breeburn and scores her 4th point. And finally, Bonbon is getting more opportunities. Now she's on competition. I guess being a pony wasn't good for her. I think Bonbon should continue being a human right now after this, if she can actually capitalize on this. It seems like her strategy's working, even though her camp has been raided twice, but she had to do what she had to do. Star Hunter defeats Star in a fight, but spares her life while Rumble and Flam hold hands. Thunderwayne sets up camp for the night, and Rumble and his brother Thunderwayne, followed by Star Hunter and Bonbon, form a suicide pact. And I'm sure Bonbon didn't want to do that, but I guess Bonbon, oh, that's so bad. And Flam fishes, Anthemis is picked by Thorns, and now the competition. Oh boy, I thought Rumble was going to get stuff done today because of this. His brother gets 3 points, he gets nothing. Rose got 1 point, just like Soren, Silver Spoon, Breeburn. And look at this, guys. So Anthemis needs to get another point in for competition. Even if Flam wins, he's into the finals. Trixie, yeah, there's no way she can score these 2 points. At this moment, she has to score the win. I think she has to find the opportunity, guys. We're coming to night 9. Well, look at that, guys. Trixie sets off a kill against Anthemis Star as she tries to run. And Flam dies while trying to escape the arena just for the heck of it because he knows he's in the final. And Trixie is back in the winner's circle. What an underdog finish. With Bonbon, Star Hunter both in the same district together as well, with Rumble and Thunderwayne brothers forming a suicide pact. Oh boy, can't say much about that. Great 1-2 finishes for District 1. It's almost like they were running on Hoosier tires in the Daytona 500. And District 2 of Trixie, great to see her finally get in the winner's circle. She didn't do good in the first match, but, well, she did what she had to do. Yona gets 16th place, not a good finish, but gets 2 points. And these players that get 1 point for each other will not be in the cut line. Bonbon, Thunderwayne, and Flam will score out, make it to the cut line. And Trixie, man, not a lot of crazy competition of players have been dying one by one. But you know what? You just have to wait for that opportunity. And Trixie took that opportunity. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of another Hunger Games win. Wow, what a great win for Trixie there. That's pretty good. But still, guys, that is going to be the end of this competition, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the competition as we speak. So guys, here's the total points leader. I had to add up all the points before ending this video. So guys, here's the points leader for competition from 1st to 24th. Lyra, Heartstrings, and Bonbon got 4 points for each other. That's great for them to be in the 1st district. Applejack and Pipsqueak, both 3 points. District 2. Scootaloo and Smolder, 3 points. Thunderlane gets his 7th place in the points for 3 points with Cloud Chaser. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. She has 2 points. Robron Dark Moon, 9th and 10th, 2 points. Gallus and Sandbar, well, they get 2 points. Great for them. Vinyl Scratch and Starlight Glimmer, 2 points. With Daring Do and Lemon Hearts, 2 points. Flam and Yona, they scored 2 points as well. And, from 19th to 24th place, guys. So Rainbow Dash only has 1 point, but because she was first in the competition, she'll make it barely to the cut line of District 10, followed by Sky Stinger. Pizzle has 1 point. She's 21st into the cut line with Fire Streak, 22nd. Blaze has 1 point still, and he's in 23rd. And Big Macintosh, 24th, makes the cut line. So technically, after 4 players from Yona, Flam, Thunderlane, and Bon Bon scoring more than 1 point to 2 or 3 or 4 points, Miss Cheerly is eliminated to 25th. Caramel, Prince Blue Blood, and Fleur de Liz are eliminated. They had their opportunities, and man, oh man. So these are the top 24 that are going to be in the points for the final qualification. So we'll see what happens. One of these players have to win. Whoever wins will be in the District 10. And the person with the most points, even if didn't win the competition, will make it to the finals. So we'll see what happens next time, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, the Foxwolf will be back.